How about you stay yourself over there and let us do the talking, big?
Stop talking.
Is there a reason why
Stop talking big, bro.
we're on this side? Oh, go on, bro.
That look too serious, guy. Bro,
chill.
calm down, gang.
Chill. Take some ice. Chill.
Bro, what is this power pose you got going on?
We're going to really set up like.
Bro, we're not taking a picture, bro. What they do, guys? What they do? It's the InnerCircle podcast, you feel me?
Yeah.
We out here. There's vibes, conversation, good time.
Not
You know?
paid.
Bro,
No.
bro, I'm not getting paid either, man. Hey, but real business right now, right? How y'all feel about this, right? Because, you know, February 14th just passed by. You feel, you know, some people went on dates, some people stayed at the crib, some people tried going clubbing.
What are you looking this
with guys and all that. It's cool.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with it.
But
So that's big on. Nice.
I've been looking on social media, right? And there's this big trending topic. People talking about Valentine's Day is a scam. How y'all feel about that?
Interesting. Low key, it might be a scam in terms of like consumerism and men, from the aspect where I feel like it's always, the onus is always on men to be paying for. So in that sense, I guess it could be then again, I am single. I am single, so you know, I'll let these guys talk.
Well, it might be a scam in the sense you don't want to. It's more of a specialized holiday just for, I don't know, trying to maximize the amount of money. Just like you said, consumerism, maximizing the amount of money that's spent. Because, for example, I wouldn't want to be the trash boyfriend that don't get anyone anything, to get my girl anything for Valentine's Day.
Fair.
You don't want to see that.
So it's kind of like expectations in a sense.
Yes.
So like you have to, it's a scam because as a man, you have to pay for stuff because you want your girl to feel good.
Bro, it's definitely a scam. That's why I be saying, bro, like if my girl's birthday, right, was on Valentine's Day, I would ask her out on that day. You know why? Because I'm killing like 3 birds with 1 stone. You're killing anniversary.
You think so?
You're killing Valentine's Day. You're killing the birthday.
You think so?
All in one.
You gotta have, I feel like you'd have to do way more. No?
Nah. I feel like you do the same thing. You get some gifts. You go out, you know, your typical roses, whatever you need to do. But like, I don't think you're gonna go extra mile just because it's also the birthday. It's all in one.
Because when you think about it, what's the thing? You're just making her feel special on her birthday, making her feel special on Valentine's Day. So generally, what's the difference? It's like, just do all this, get it out the way.
The question is, do women view it how these two guys view it? Because I don't think so. And you know, for your sake, I hope your girl not watching this. Because I feel like y'all might be wrong.
Nah, I genuinely think that they think like, oh, because it's Valentine's Day, and let's say it's also their birthday or whatever, I feel like they would expect you to go the extra mile, you feel me? Personally, on camera, I'm doing that. Just so you know, I'm doing that. I'm going the extra mile, boy. I'm going all in. But, nah, man, like, you're just trying to make them feel good. Like, I feel like Valentine's Day even, I don't think it's about, like, necessarily the gifts and like showing out for like social media, like going there posting like, hey, I got my girl this gift. It's not a competition, bro. At the end of the day, that's your girl. So like you're trying to like make them feel special. It's like today, like I'm showing that like I love you, or I care about you. Like this is your day. That's what I'm trying to do. It's not a competition to see if I'm gonna do you better than my boy did, or like, you know, like it's not a competition like that.
Also, you think about it. It's in the sense where it's like, I get someone something really expensive. Of course, you're going to value it because like you're coming out of pocket that way. But is it even something they like? Like, are you just, for example, you go get jewelry or something and this person not a jewelry person. This person maybe just likes...
Hey, my boy got mustard for Valentine's Day.
You know what?
Mustard.
Nah, mayo, boy.
He got mayo.
Hey.
He was happy as hell. He was like, bro, I got some mayo, boy. I'm going to make these bologna sandwiches, gang.
Bologna sandwiches. I ain't going to lie. One fact about me you're going to know. I can... Mayo, straight as it is. No jokes. I'm so serious. I can eat mayo just as it is.
Hey, my guy likes mayo.
I love mayo, bro.
Look how big he is.
Yo,
You got jokes, eh?
yo, wait. Wait. You got mayonnaise for Valentine's Day.
I got not just mayo.
And you're
But, like,
truly happy.
Yeah, I'm truly happy.
Bro, that's what you want.
Because if you think about it, it's something like that's something I like, and for my girl to like put thought into it and say that,
oh, mayo.
to be like, oh,
So
he likes mayo.
You got a tub of mayonnaise.
I got a tub of mayonnaise for her, alongside other stuff, but like to put into perspective, and
long
truly
as you're happy.
everything she got,
Hey, gang, if you
Everything
know
she
she like
got-
that, she got you mayo, you're happy, bro. That's
Not-
what matters. That's exactly what
exactly
we said.
everything she got. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I kind of it's all things I like. It's not like she just got anything and then just
She ain't get him ketchup, gang. She got him mayo.
You got me mayo. If you give me ketchup, I'd appreciate it because like you got me something. But like she really thought about it like, oh, there's something he likes and got it.
That's
You know what I mean? Same thing
Bro,
like
that's definitely unique for sure.
yeah.
And to be real, gang, like I
I
got
was posted it on social media.
I got some gifts for Valentine's. I wasn't gonna say like, hey, like I wasn't even expecting no gifts. To be real, I don't know.
Me either.
I know you wasn't because you know he a single man, but I wasn't expecting nothing for Valentine's Day. I got my girl some gifts. I went out and all that. You feel me? You know, typical, you know, type stuff we do. But like, I wasn't expecting nothing. So when I actually did end up getting something, I was like, oh damn, like I actually appreciate this. And she got me some stuff that I actually like cared about. It was nothing crazy, not no expensive like that, but like I really appreciate the stuff she got me. You feel me? So yeah, it just be like that.
But then that even like, I feel like it ties into like what we were talking about from the jump. Like, why is it the onus is on men to really do for Valentine's Day? Like, shouldn't it be
Both ways.
like both sides? And like the fact that you're saying you weren't even expecting anything,
I never do.
that comes from the expectation of like, as the man, we should be doing something for Valentine's Day. I don't know.
I agree. I don't know why that is. Like, I don't know why that is. I do feel like there is that expectation. Like, the guy's gonna do something, gonna get flowers, whatever, and the girl just, you know, waiting to receive.
Does it tie into the scam aspect of like the whole consumerism? Because traditionally men are seen to be spending money.
And bro, when you walk into a store during Valentine's, bro, everything is teddy bears, flowers, bro. They're at the front of the store, bro. Like,
and they're not cheap. I found that out firsthand.
Bro, them prices go up
quickly.
Hear me out. You can stay single and spare your wallet, you know.
And guess what? We're not about to live that lonely lifestyle.
Yeah, you're trying to set me up, gang. You're trying to set me up.
All right. Speaking of Valentine's Day,
I love love.
What do you guys
love, man?
What we did?
Yeah.
Man, I just spent time with the person.
Type.
That value, you know?
Type.
Nah, you know, I spent quality time. I went out for a little dinner. A nice little sushi restaurant type. It was cool. You know, I like sushi. You like sushi. It was cool. Went out, spent time together, you know. Took a little drive out of town, got some food, came back, had a good time, you know, chilled. Cool vibes. How you spend your Valentine's Day? Ask me all these questions about Valentine's.
I ain't gonna lie, I had fun, you know. What did I do? I hung out with some of my guys, you know, hung out with my
He ain't gonna tell you how he tried to go clubbing and failed. It was like closed.
First
like
of all,
they tried going club and failed.
First of all, the whole club idea wasn't even my thing. I was just going with the flow. You know, you're gonna meet Life, you're gonna meet JB. It was really their idea. I just went along with it, to be honest. But it was fun, you know, sometimes, you know, bros will always be there. And that's all I'm gonna say. Bros will always be there.
And what happens when those bros get girlfriend? Okay, silent.
Get more bros. Get more bros.
Nah, but your bros always gonna be there.
Yeah, they will be.
Real talk, they always gonna be there. Before, after, during a relationship, they gonna be there. You feel me?
Like JB.
My ride or dies.
Hey, my boy not here to defend themselves.
Hey, let's leave the JB side out.
Yeah.
My guy's a good guy. He's a good guy. Sometimes.
Speaking of love, one of my greatest loves is the best sport in the world, which is English football. Who y'all think gonna win the Champions League?
Bro, Arsenal, all day. Come on, you gooners, let's go.
He's a gooner.
To the day I die.
That's a problem.
To the day I
They went
die.
from the Gunners
To
to
the
the
day
Gooners.
I die.
I don't know how that happened.
Bro,
But
hold on. Before we get there, right? Women like to say men ain't loyal. I think men are the most loyal people on this earth.
Trust me.
On this earth, bro. Through thick and thin, bro. I will support Arsenal to the day I die. You heard me?
Serial
To the day I die. We're winning the Champions League, bro. We're number 1 on the tape. Bro, he's gonna even tell you about his team. You know, team he support.
Okay, no, let's have a conversation. I know we said Champions League, but let's have a conversation. How many times were they first at Christmas time in the Premier League, and then summer happened and they dropped to second?
Look at this guy, bro.
Like 3 years, right? 3-4 years,
bro. This year is different.
It's always different.
This year is different.
Wasn't it different last year?
What?
And the year before?
That was a different year, again.
And the year before?
2026 our year. I'm stamping it right now.
The City used to see
Arsenal winning,
the
bro.
league. The City win the league.
City not winning nothing, bro.
Low-key, even Premier League still.
They're not winning nothing.
But yeah, man.
They have a good fight in Premier League. I'll admit that. You know, they have a chance to give us a fight, but they're not winning it. That's a fact.
I definitely think you guys have a higher chance of winning the Premier League than the Champions League. Because I feel like
the Champions League?
Yeah, because for Champions League, when it comes down to like the semis and finals, because I feel like you guys will definitely make it to semis. But in those games, you know, clubs will give everything that they have.
I'm not unrealistic. I know Champions League is gonna be tough. It's gonna be. I mean, Champions League is the coming together of the best teams in the world. Like, hey, all it takes is all it takes is a good day and a bad day. So I mean, if we're not having a best day on that day, we could get knocked out. But the Premier League though is the year round. Our form has been good. You know, unlike Liverpool, form has been good.
You're throwing shades, huh? Cool.
I mean, you guys have been terrible.
Loser.
Like, okay, terrible in the sense of you guys should be performing way better.
We should be.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
And I'm not taking away from the fact that, sure, yeah, we're not having the best season. That may boil down to the coach and his.
I feel like you're blaming Slot
or coach.
We should
They
be
stay
blaming
players.
players.
The players.
Oh, there's some of the players. There's some of the coaching tactics. Like, for example, if you know that Salah ain't doing nothing, why keep starting it?
So who should he play over Salah?
Chiesa.
But they're not gonna play Chiesa over Salah.
That's the problem.
There's kind of too much hierarchy there, bro. It's like certain, you know how it be, bro. It's the same way Ronaldo was at Man U, but you can't bench certain players, bro. It's just hard, bro. But Salah, he's not been performing this season. I can't lie.
Exactly.
He's really not.
I feel like your front line has been thoroughly underwhelming, and I don't feel like that's a Arne Slot problem because they're supposedly quality players. Like they should be. They should be.
I would say it like this, right? Both flanks need help because you're not gonna win a league if Cody Gakpo is your starting midfielder. And last season, I don't know how it happened, but you can't win the league in Cody Gakpo.
I've been saying that too. Like Cody Gakpo isn't, truthfully, in my opinion, he's not enough. Like you guys need better.
Yeah, and I feel if you use Key, I see Key as a better than him. Like I say, I'm just, he's one of those players that it's like, I don't know why Slot doesn't start him. I don't know what he sees in training because Gakpo gets on the field and does the same thing he does. Sure. He cuts in to shoot and then, I don't know, it's no end.
But then, you know, the stuff that you don't see on the training ground that the staff also see. Because you say that because you see him come in every now and then and he performs well. But it's not like, you can't say that he does that every time he comes on. You know, it is a gamble at the end of the day. He's coming on as a sub.
And off the bench.
And there has to be a reason why he's on the bench. You know what I mean? We don't see the background. We don't see what they do in training. You don't see how he interacts with everyone else on the team. Because at the end of the day, you know, a team has to come with unity to set.
That's so true. Let's talk about the best club in the Premier League right now, which is the Red Devils, the Manchester United. You shouldn't be talking. You shouldn't be talking.
But we're number one. Oh, you said best team right now. You said the best team right now.
Need I remind you of Patrick Dorgu, Fire Rock?
Bro, you had the performance. You had the best performance you had in the last 10 years.
Nah, we've been
against us. We had a bad day, and you still barely won.
That was that bad day for y'all. Did you watch the match ago?
That was a bad day.
Did you watch the match?
That was a bad day for us.
Oh, it wasn't a bad day.
Bro, why you lying? Bro, I can bring receipts. After the game, I came and told him, bro, our team played like trash that game. That's the reason why. I won't even lie. We played like trash.
The same way,
bro.
They played every other team.
You watched the game?
I don't watch them.
Bro,
useless.
We played like trash. They played good. Like I said, they played the best.
Phenomenal.
They played the best they played.
Okay.
Do you know why? Hey, do you know why? because you're coming up against the mighty Arsenal.
Do you know what
They were like,
hilarious?
hey, bro, we gotta cook
Do you know what's
today.
hilarious?
They gotta cook today.
Do you know what's actually hilarious? Let's talk about Michael Carrick for United versus Arsenal. This was our second game in charge. This was his second game in charge. I need a reminder that we won that game too.
Bro, he didn't come out of nowhere, bro. The guy has been there. He acting like they
came
just
out of nowhere.
He acting like they just walked down the street and picked up some random guy to manage the team, bro. He been there, bro.
Beat
The whole
came back again.
belt the ass is crazy.
But guess what?
gang.
Guess what?
Belt
Guess
the ass
what?
is
Okay,
crazy,
not belt
gang.
ass, but y'all got whooped. And then guess what?
Whoop is
He's
crazy,
talking like,
gang.
he's talking like, oh,
We played
had a
like
fluke,
trash.
we played well. Did we not beat City?
It was a fluke, gang.
So City, Arsenal,
Fluke,
and
gang.
Spurs are flukes.
Yeah, because City is trash. We don't know this.
Okay, we admit to that, but like at the same time, it wasn't a fluke. Like we've been playing really well, and I feel like right now we're the best team in terms of from ball progression, defense to attack, unity. We're the best team right now.
Bro, you agree with this? This nonsense?
I don't know.
Bro, Ahmad, Shesko off the. Have you seen Shesko goals?
Bro, all I'm saying
Hey,
is
come on, man.
that guy wanted.
Bro, we're
Yeah, trash,
good.
bro.
Mbuemo, Cunha, Bruno, the best midfielder in the Premier League.
Who's the best midfielder in the Premier League?
Khaby Lame,
Declan Rice, gang. Don't get it twisted, gang.
Declan Rice.
bro.
You can't lie, bro.
I don't know about
Bro,
that.
you want to talk about a set piece merchant, bro? Who is Sobusla? But he does nothing until it's a set piece.
No, what do you mean? He
No,
does
but
nothing
then you
until
can't be
it's-
talking.
He runs the game.
Because Declan attacking output comes from set pieces. The
That's
ball
all
has
he
to be a
does.
dead ball. It has to be.
That's all he does. The
Like,
midfield, the other
consistency is-
midfielders do
He's
something.
really good at defending. Don't get me wrong. He's really
He's
good
good at
at defending.
everything, bro. He's
Nah,
an engine, bro.
attacking
What
wise,
kind
it
of
has to be a
engine,
dead
bro?
ball. It has to be a dead ball.
He playing like prime Park Ji-sung, bro. You can't tell me he's not, gang.
No, no.
Plus the plus the set pieces, bro. He's
Nah.
solid, bro.
Set pieces, okay. I'll give
I mean, set pieces
you.
out.
FC strikes again.
Corner FC for sure.
It is what it is, gang.
What you say?
Guess what? My number one.
Look at your club.
My club?
Like your club is in
Check.
shambles, bro.
Yeah.
Where's Liverpool?
What, 6?
Where's Liverpool?
6?
You realize that if you continue this,
And you're 6, you couldn't even talk to them, gang.
you won't even be in Euro. You won't even be in Euro. Do you realize that? All right, just relax. Keep pondering. Keep pondering.
Crazy work. Crazy
You know,
work.
hold it. It's okay though. You know, we're coming
Hey,
back.
hold that L, gang. Damn. Liverpool.
Shit,
Live in the flesh.
that's crazy. Me personally, I would have taken that. But then I'm fourth, so
Bro, that's actually great, bro. Y'all actually worked your way up to 4. Your form is actually good. gang.
that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We've won like the last 4 games and we drew the last one. And we've played
Who'd you play your last game?
West Ham.
West Ham. Hey, no. But hear me out. West Ham has one of the greatest low blocks, bro. I swear, bro, we could have penetrated.
Since Mourinho, gang.
Could have penetrated.
Since Mourinho, gang.
Like West Ham, I think
Fuck
they have
the
Wan
bus.
Bissaka. You know, Wan Bissaka is a defensive, like
I forgot that guy. is-
A1 defensive.
Me too.
He's really good.
No, he's good, though. I
Defensive.
can't lie. I remember when you guys signed him that time. He does his work for sure.
He was being compared to Trent.
In what sense?
He was in the Reece James, Trent. It was Reece James, Trent, Wan Bissaka argument.
Do you know the problem I have with that?
What?
The problem I have with that was the fact
James
that
Trent, Wan Bissaka. I don't know about that.
I don't know if
I
I put it.
I don't know if that was a
in
conversation, gang.
That wasn't a
Was it-
But it's a
conversation.
conversation I guess, amongst Man U fans or something.
No.
It had
Like
to be
general
among Man
football
U.
fans.
Amongst
Man U fans.
regular Premier League watchers.
Yeah,
The conversation I knew was Reece James Trent, and sometimes they try and sneak Jock and Cancelo into the conversation and be like,
Okay. You know why Wan Bissaka was sunk into the conversation too?
It's because of defending.
Because right, and Cancelo got in because he's really good at attacking, but he
Mhm.
can't defend. Wan Bissaka got in because he's really good at defending, but not attacking. So that's how those two got in. The primary debate was really Reece James versus Trent.
Yeah.
But then guess what? Trent would have lost. Why? Because he can't defend.
but he
Yeah.
didn't really need to do that much.
He needs to defend.
He needs
He
to.
needs to defend.
That's
But the
debatable.
problem is he didn't need to
debatable.
that much.
And Connor, that's why the
Yeah,
the
that's
right
back when
centre
they actually could play ball. They can't
Yes.
play ball now.
first.
That's why
As
if
a
Trent
thing.
was in this team, we could.
But once you guys playing a good playing a team.
How
that's
many
good
teams
left-
didn't have good left wing?
And that's why y'all were getting cooked. That's why Trent was getting cooked week in, week out. And EVA centre backs too. Let's talk about Virgil van Dijk and let's talk about Joe Gomez.
Virgil, the flop.
Bro, Mitoma had Gomez shaking, even though that was some time ago.
Bro, I can't believe they considered Virgil the best center back.
And
He
for
is.
years, stop it.
Nah,
No,
Stop it.
we're gonna
Like yourself,
stop.
man.
We're gonna stop this disrespect because it has not been just. There's nothing you tell me. You would say Then they say, oh, Gabby.
Bro, he's as efficient as you when you're out on that field, bro. Useless.
No. Let's not even talk about that. You tell me what?
Bro, nah.
You say what?
Dang.
Gabby?
Yes.
Gabby is better.
Yes.
Then who?
Can't do that.
Then
You can't
Virgil?
do that.
Come on, bro.
Gabby's better than Konate.
On the
I'm not
defense,
talking about
on the
Gabby.
defensive
Konate better
end,
than Virgil.
He's not.
Konate better than Virgil.
He's not.
on the defensive
No,
end,
the
on the offensive
disrespect.
end, we're
The
better.
disrespect
I
has
don't
to
know
stop.
what type
The
of
disrespect has to stop.
images Virgil like.
You know? No.
Of Aguala,
The
I'm telling
disrespect
you,
has
like,
to stop.
Come
No.
on.
And you're talking to me. Your defender's a leecher.
Okay.
Leecher.
Lisandro Martinez is really good.
At who?
On record. At defending. Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
Spectators.
Cards back to
Please
back.
tell me, Premier League watchers, the only issue with Lisandro Martinez is his height.
Yeah.
And he makes up for it. That's why his nickname is Billy the Butcher. Boy, I've never seen, bro, only Saliba can really play, can really play on the ball like Leacher, bro. Like playing on the ball, defending.
You said
awareness.
Saliba
Playing
plays on the ball
yes,
like Leacher?
Yes, Saliba is really composed on the ball.
Did you have some cup orders before that?
Oh, all right.
Bro,
Because-
Saliba's the GOAT. I will not tolerate no Saliba slander, bro.
He's not.
Especially from a Virgil supporter,
Like, are you
gang.
trying to say
Yes,
Come
from a
on.
Virgil supporter.
bro?
Come on.
Oguala is.
What do you mean
Like,
ball playing centre backs and you said
Yes.
Saliba can play like Leacher as a ball playing centre?
Leacher can play like Saliba.
Saliba.
Very
GOAT.
composed.
As a ball playing centre back?
Yes, very
Saliba's
composed,
the
like
goat.
moving on the ball, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think
So
Leacher's
Saliba
a better ball playing centre back than Saliba.
Okay, I'll take that.
Maybe.
I'll
Yeah.
take that.
I'll allow
I'll
that.
take that. I'll take that.
But at
But
the
he's
same
really
time, you
good.
won't go ahead and tell me that freaking Virgil van Dijk hasn't been the best defender.
No.
Maybe this season
No.
I'll allow it.
Only this.
Last.
Who y'all think is better, Voltemata or Ekitike?
Ekitike all day.
I think Baltimore.
Ekitike all day.
I think he's just in a better team,
Low
quote
key,
unquote.
low key.
Ekitike all day.
You know, see, he's good though. He's good, but boy, bro,
Baltimore is a machine.
I know. I no. Don't get me wrong. I love Voltemata. The thing is, like you said, maybe quote unquote, it boils down to the fact that he has better service in Liverpool, and I really don't all the way believe that because he was doing that long before Salah properly clicked with Ekitike or Vert even started putting up numbers in the past like 7-8 games. So I believe Ekitike is better. There's a reason why Newcastle wanted him. And at the same time, I also feel like he'd do would I say even probably might do a better job at Voltemata in Newcastle right now. So that's how I see it.
But speaking about falling apart, bro. This world is falling apart, gang. I don't know if y'all seen this Khaby. How you say the guy name?
Khaby Lame.
Khaby Lame, whatever. But this dude just had a $975 million deal,
That's correct.
right? He basically signed away his life rights to a company. They didn't pay him cash. I think they paid him in stocks and all that. But he basically signed away his rights, his image rights, so they can basically use his image, his persona and everything to make AI models to like sell anything, basically, like whatever they want to use. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like you signing away your like they can use your image to do anything. And I don't know if you see. I mean, we've probably all seen this content, but like he doesn't speak in his videos, so it's actually very easy to actually manipulate the way he moves and all that. Me personally, I don't know if I could make a deal like that. But it's stock. And look, it was $975 million in stock in a company that's not even a big company. It's a small company, quote unquote. It's a small company. It's like not an established company.
It stocks for the company.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's not like it's not like it's Apple stock, like Google stock or whatever. This is like stock in a company that's not even big. It's not even a really big publicly traded company. So like, it's almost like a scam.
In a sense. He
Right.
must see some potential or something that we're not seeing. There must be some.
I mean,
Because why else would you do that?
also think about it. Like you said, it's 975 million, but he was already popularly known. He was rich.
Does he even control what he does anymore? Because if he signed his image rights, like, can he even?
No, not really. That's the thing, bro. Bro, it's almost like the sell your soul deal.
I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I'd have done it, but it's
We know what you'll do
900.
You would have done it?
bro.
You said what?
We know what you'll do for $100. It's okay.
These Nigerian scammers, bro. Like,
I don't know about $100. I don't know about $100, but $975 million.
That's a lot.
I don't know if that's something I could do though, bro.
I mean, it's gonna ruin reputation based off of the fact that they can just make you do anything. Be like, oh, Khaby Lame did this,
Then
Khaby
again,
Lame did that.
he might know them to a certain extent to know like the type of people they are. Maybe the content
That's a
has
lie,
more
bro.
stipulations,
Bro, what?
we're not seeing.
You can't say that when someone is paying you that much amount of money, bro. They're paying you for something, bro. You don't have much say, gang.
Then again,
They're gonna use it for whatever.
then again, he's worth a lot. So maybe that's why they're paying him that much, because he's worth a lot.
It's not worth 975 million.
975, bro. You're telling me he's instantly worth $1 million?
80 million.
80 million.
That's estimated. So, like, look at that. For example, right? If someone is net worth is estimated to be 80 million, how does it jump to 975, bro?
So I get what you're saying. They might be asking him to do some.
That's crazy. We're gonna see videos of him giving foot massages or something, and we're gonna be like, "Oh, damn." Forbes is not very accurate though, because it's based on like what they report and stuff.
I think
so,
it
like,
also. Go ahead. Let me not cut you off.
No, like it's based on what they report. So like if he has like
he doesn't
income
report it.
from like I don't know, like he owns houses or something, and he doesn't report it, then it's not gonna show up there.
Yeah.
But for a general consensus, right? Like let's say that's saying 20, right? It could be more than that. It could be more than that. It could be less than that. It could be more than that. It could go up to like that 80 million we saw.
Yeah.
But regardless, but how do you go from
80
being valued at that amount
80
to almost $1 billion?
Yeah, it's kind of suspicious now.
And at the same time, that's that thing we talk about is that greed.
The greed.
It's
the greed they talk about in the Bible.
Greed they spoke about in the Bible, man.
That's actually crazy.
There's no way, like, it's not like he's struggling. If you're struggling and you did that, I'd be like, sure, whatever. Like, but then you're not struggling. So you know it's the greed. And truthfully, that's something a lot of people would fall to. But yeah, I don't
Because it is a lot.
Yeah,
Like
I don't see the use.
And like, bro, what is the world coming to, bro? Like, if this is a new norm, bro, like people are now just paying for your image rights and just making AI models out of you. Like, they don't even need you to like fly out nowhere to actually make an ad or something. Like, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, you look at it, same thing. GTA 6 had that same complaint. No, there are a bunch of people who were just that, oh, they put your thing into artificial intelligence generators, and then all of a sudden GTA 6 has your images, and you're using it for trailers and whatever. Put it in game, and people had those complaints like, what is this? How does Rockstar have this? Why does why do I have my image rights or whatever? Even though maybe essentially, yeah, why do I have my image rights going to Rockstar? Why are they using it for a game and stuff like that? If they felt, entitled to some sort of competition.
It's actually insane because if we're starting this now, like we're having like AI influencers, right? And you've seen the trends and all that. Like, you see AI models, bro. People doing AI OnlyFans. AI OnlyFans is crazy. So like, what does that say about like, bro? Like our job, bro. Like, bro,
it's getting scary.
Everything is being like, bro. It's like that. I'm in school, gang. Am I even gonna? Is anything I'm learning now even gonna be worth it?
Yeah.
Like in 2 years?
Yeah.
Like, I'm even gonna have a job. I'm even gonna.
Next thing is
I don't even know.
Same thing. Nate came by. Nate came by one of those days after the party. He was like, enjoy college, but like sometimes he feels college is a scam. For reasons like
Girl gang. Hey, that's another topic, but like, hey, bro, I feel like college for me, right? Of course, I'm gonna go do what I gotta do, get my grades and all that, but I feel like college is a place to network. I think it's about meeting people and building something out of that. Like, either you start a business, you start a hustle, or maybe you build a connect that's gonna introduce you to certain doors that you might not have met otherwise. I don't think it's necessarily about, hey, I go to class, I got an A in this class, and I'm that guy. I don't think that's what it's about. I think it's really about that social aspect and, meeting new people. That's just my take on that though. But
no, I definitely agree. It's like, even when they talk about internships, like, why do you get an internship? It's not necessarily what you learn. What you learn is important, but it's more than just what you learn. In terms of theory, it's more like it teaches you responsibility, it teaches you communication skills, it teaches you stuff like that, which is the same as college. You come to college, outside of just going to class, like you join organizations, you meet people, you learn how to manage responsibility, you learn how to communicate. And you need those things are essential because you can be as smart as you want to be. If you're a poor communicator, nobody will hire you. Or you get hired and then you get fired because you can't. Communication is key. So like, you're definitely right. The networking aspect, communicating, like learning how to manage responsibility, that's definitely important side takeaway from college.
And it does teach you a sort of professionalism.
Yeah.
Based off, I don't know. I think, Nick was nothing so. We went to school and then we are just talking about, one of the kids had a really important question talking about how did we, how did going to college affect how we carried ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
And then, Trey spoke about how he's in the suit every day and stuff. And then I spoke about how, professionalism is something that you're never too young to start. But getting to college, you realize this is the real world. It's getting real.
Mm-hmm.
So professionalism is going to kick in at some point. You realize that there are different ways now that you'd have to speak, and then there are different ways you have to carry yourself now because you're trying to train yourself for the real world. It's coming quick. And then some people would feel like, oh, they still got time. And just like that, the 4 years passed them by, they got that degree, and now it's like, what do I do? Like you go for a job and like you say, how do I handle myself? How do I prepare for this? Because I didn't teach myself that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, it's another thing that college does. It just quickly prepares you. It prepares you for the real world in a sense, but
It really does.
It's more of, that professionalism that you need. And people don't realize, like, I come to you in a sense, like, you may have all the credentials and I keep speaking about it, but like, you need to be able to code switch. I don't mean maybe change your accent or whatever, because your accent is your accent. You're going to speak how you're going to speak. Your personality is going to be your personality. But at the same time, it's more of, you can't go in there and be like, oh, how you doing? How you be in front of a board? It's dumb, like little stuff like that.
Colloquial tongue.
Yeah, you can't just be like speaking in slang and stuff, because you can have all the credentials and stuff, and then it's like they see the file and it's like, he has all the credentials. He just, dang, this guy can't be professional.
Yeah,
Can't like, it's, some people would like that professional, and at the same time, I don't know, I see differently. It's a sort of like, if I speak in that colloquial tongue to like some customers, they feel more comfortable. It's like, okay, I could just,
Yup.
Yeah, let me ask you something. So, because, we're all international, right? So, do you think us having those different backgrounds and then coming like to the US, for example, do you think we have an advantage when it comes to stuff like that? When it comes to like code switching and trying to communicate with people from a different background, or trying to understand people from different background? Because some people can't code switch, right? But we come from all different places. We talk how we talk at home and all that, and then we come here and then we have to talk differently sometimes, right? So do you think we're better at that because we've come from different backgrounds, or do you think we struggle with that?
Okay, do you mean us three, or do you mean internationals in general? Like internationals who come to America in general?
Let's talk about both. Let's talk about it in general.
Okay, I feel for us, so us three, definitely we have an advantage just because we are involved.
Mhm.
Like we came here, we became involved in campus life. So like we had no choice but to learn how to
You gotta adapt to the culture.
adapt.
Yeah.
Exactly. In general though, some internationals are very book-minded, only book-minded. So it's classroom. So they're not learning, they're not going outside, they're not meeting people, they're not learning how to actually adapt when it comes on to communicating with local. So like in general, if you come here and you make it your duty to be involved, you're gonna have to learn. It's not even a choice.
And that's the thing though, that people I think don't understand, because when you're coming here, right, we're coming here, like, for example, we're in the United States. United States is a very social country.
Yo.
Right. Having that social network is very important, more important than just being book smart, quote unquote. You got to know people. You got to get to connect with people, because people are going to open those doors for you to have certain opportunities that you wouldn't have if you just, quote unquote, book smart.
Exactly.
And that's a very important fact. That's something that a lot of people miss sometimes, I feel like, when you're coming as international students and all that. I think, you got to put yourself out there. You got to go out, adapt to the environment you're in.
People just, like you said, people just lock themselves in their rooms, and there's nothing to. And I mean, yeah, you can get opportunities with your grades and stuff, because some people look for the best candidate for the job. But at the same time, it's a social environment. Are you going to gel with your with your partners? How are you gonna gel with your coworkers?
Mm.
You can't just be there and then you're just quiet. It's like, yeah, you get the job done, but then it's just odd to them. And then they really don't look at it like that. It's like, yeah, I get the job done, so what's the problem? You don't have any real interaction.
Might
You
not
don't know
even-
anything about you.
You might not even get a
Yeah.
job done because most
It's a
work
team effort.
environments require you to communicate or be in a team in somewhat like
No.
they might be working separately, but you need to do that, and then I am doing this, I will need to merge.
Yeah.
But if you can't communicate, if you can't like work together, then you're not gonna get far. That's what you got. That's what, as you said earlier, that's what college teaches you, like the whole network. Also, you might be smart enough, but if you don't know the right people, or if you're not actively trying to meet people who can get you to the opportunity, you'll never be able to display how smart you are. Because if you look at these top companies, a lot of people are applying. A lot of smart people are applying. So like, how do you separate yourself?
First, how do you stand out?
Like, so definitely networking. We shouldn't, especially as international students, we should or in general, we should underlook the benefits of networking.
Which is another that's another thing that would be like sort of a point out. In a sense, when we come from different backgrounds, there are different ways you speak to people.
Yeah.
And then you come here and then you quickly realize that you're coming with international people. These guys won't be able to help you. Won't be able to help you the same way the next guy, the people, the domestic students here will. Because they're connected. They're like, okay, these are all American companies.
Yeah.
And you want to connect with someone that's like, the same way I'd come and maybe, like, for example, same way I'd speak to Nate won't be the same way I'd be able to communicate with. And that's when the code switching and like fixing your mannerisms, because truthfully, the same way people are like, oh, Nigerian people aren't naturally humble. We have that pride about ourselves. We have that ego about ourselves. And at the same time, it's like when you go in and then American people pride themselves on like, they're not necessarily humble themselves, but they pride themselves on people that like to be humble or they try to be humble around. Like I found out about that the other day. The people ask me, oh, you're Nigerian? To be like, you don't act like them. You're more humble and stuff like that. So, and it's like, to me, it's like, well, you're not, you hearing it's like, we're not naturally humble. You know what I mean? So like those kind of things you teach yourself, and it's like, people want to network with you if you have some sort of pride about yourself that you can't bring yourself down to be like, damn, like who the heck does this person think they are? I'm that person. I mean, have that at the back of your mind that, be confident, but you have to have that humility about yourself when you could like communicate with people, because that's what they like. They like the idea of putting some sort of level-headedness on the table when you're communicating with them. That's something that makes them comfortable. And then at the same time, they'll realize that to them, it's just kind of like a bounce-off effect. Maybe you're not really humble, you try to be level-headed. And then when it comes to communications with you, you realize that they seem to meet you on that level. They try to become level-headed, be like, oh, do you think this, or that? Can you help me with this or that? Do you feel like we'll be able to do different things like that, rather than the more commanding tone the Nigerians are used to or that they're used to, and then it's just a clash of personalities that don't work out. So.
In short, don't be Nigerian. Be Jamaican.
Or Malawian. 265 represent, you heard?
What's a Malawi?
The goats.
All right.
The goats.
All right, thank y'all.
Appreciate
It's been a good time, It's the first of many. I'm Trevor.
I'm Paul.
I'm Daniel.
And yeah, catch you on the next one.
Catch you.
Peace.